Try it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
No.
Good morning, guys. Today is September 1st, so I thought I would take you guys along with me and just share a little day in our life. This morning we got up and I took a shower. We had breakfast together. We had coffee cake. We read our Bible story, much to my daughter's dismay. Then I let her sit on my lap, and then she got pee on me, and it's just, sometimes that's how it is. But I'm getting ready to go and read with them, and then we're going to run a quick errand and then go to my mom's house and we're going to clean. I do have a few lessons later on this evening, so I will have to come back for that, and of course to make supper. After my shower, I let my hair air dry a little bit, and then I blow dried it, and I went ahead and curled it. I don't always enjoy doing this step. It takes a little bit, but once it's done, then my hair will look much nicer for the next few days until I get to the next wash. So I just went ahead and did it, and I feel much better now that I've got it done. It feels much more presentable. Our breakfast this morning was a new recipe. I saw someone share it on Facebook, and it was a coffee crumb cake, but it's pumpkin. So I thought that might be a little fun thing to have beginning of September. It is still very much summer weather here. It's not fall at all. I actually really wanted to do this collab that was supposed to be going up today when I'm filming this. It was with Carol from My Blessed Nest, and she was doing tiered trays, and I actually do have one, if you guys remember that Simple Kitchen Updates video that I did. And I use it for our produce, and I thought, you know, I might like to add some fall stuff in among the produce. But number one, I just ran out of time. And number two, it still doesn't feel like fall here to me. I used to be someone who would decorate for fall in August. And now it feels weird to decorate for fall, but then go outside and it's 90 degrees. So I'll probably hold off on that a little bit. But the pumpkin crumb cake was really good. Abram and Andy helped me make it last night. We made a huge mess, lots of flour everywhere. Lots of deep breaths for me, but we made it through. If you are cooking with kids, I would advise you to go ahead and try to have your dishwasher cleaned out. That's what I did. And so that way I knew while we're making this mess, I can quickly rinse it out and then have somewhere to put it. And then we got up all the flour and got flour off of everyone and off of the chairs they were standing on and off of the counter and off of the floor. It's just, oh, it was a lot of flour. I'm gonna go read them a couple of stories. We had a few rough moments this morning, and I just would like to bring us back to a calm state before we go about our day, and then we will run those errands and go to my mom's. That crumb cake recipe, the coffee cake actually did turn out really good. I will put the recipe in the description box below. The two substitutions that I made, I took all of the canola oil out and just subbed 1 for 1 with applesauce to decrease some of the fat and make it a little bit healthier. And then I also substituted the milk for almond milk so that there would be less dairy. Star Wars, I am a droid.
What's up, Mommy?
I don't know, he's a bad guy.
If I don't.
I am a droid. I am built to do a special job.
Mommy,
It's time to get shoes on.
where are we going?
To Grandma's. Well, to CVS through the drive-thru and then to Grandma's.
Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you, Andy. Well, I guess I should have called before I came to CVS because her eye drops are still out of stock, so I'll have to come back later on today. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but the reason why she needs eye drops, I think, is because last week, middle of the week, she got into my makeup and put some makeup right in her eye. So anyway, she put makeup right into her eye, and I think that it gave her an infection, so I took her to the doctor Monday and they prescribed her these drops. So I will come back and get them later. Okay, back home now from my parents' house. My mom actually kept the kids during nap time so I could just have a break, because to be honest, it was just one of those mornings. I think we all have those mornings, and it was just, I just could use a break, so I'm very thankful for her. I want to take you into the kids' room. Abram has moved to a big boy room, and that reveal and tour of how everything came together. That will be coming. But I want to show you what we did in his drawer this morning. I mentioned in the back to school video, I think it was how to get out the door on time, I mentioned that we're going to pick out outfits the night before. And I also mentioned that we're going to alternate him picking one day and me picking one day, because he is very picky when it comes to his clothes. And if it were up to him, he would probably wear a character shirt or a sports type shirt every single day. And that's fine. I want him to have those options, but I also want him to have solids and stripes and just more nicer looking clothing. So I'm going to show you what we did this morning. All right, so this is looking at his drawer, and I want to just focus on the shirts over here. We have 2 rows of shirts, and they are separated by this little drawer organizer. I bought this when he was a little baby. I think I found these at Ross or TJ Maxx or something. So we went through and I said, do you want to keep this? Do you want to donate this? And we went through his entire shirt collection like that. A lot of them are missing. They are in the wash, but the left side, these are the ones that he said he wants to keep. And then the right side are the ones that were mainly stripes that he was like, I don't care about those. And I was like, oh, but I like those actually. So we're going to alternate, and one night before preschool, he can pick from here, and then the next night I will pick from here. And I'll let you guys know if you're curious how that ends up working. I hope that it's going to be a good solution, because I do want him to pick the fun shirts that he likes, but I also want these to get used. I bought them for a reason, because I like them, because I think he looks good in them. So anyway, if you're a parent struggling with a child who's very particular about what they wear, maybe this could be a compromise that could work for you. So I am going to just calmly make the most of this time. I'm going to try not to rush, but I have a few things I'd like to film. I have some laundry that needs to get done. I have some food that I'd like to prep, and this room is also a mess from the kids playing this morning. I know I won't be able to get all of that done, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to see if I can get Brandon to pick the kids up on his way home from work. That way I can just chill out here. And I'm just going to try to get as much done as I can. My first lesson tonight is at 6:30, so I just need to allow myself some time to make dinner for everybody and eat dinner myself. Incredibly fast, much faster than I thought it would, which shouldn't be a surprise. But I got something filmed for YouTube, and I got something filmed for Instagram. So now I'm gonna get supper going, and then they can eat when they get home, and I'll just eat when I get back. Today I am making black bean and sweet potato hash. It is one of my favorite recipes, and I will put the little recipe card here that you can look at. It's a great recipe that you don't have to use meat for, and it just has a lot of really great flavors. I actually haven't made it in a while, so I'm excited to get to eat it. Lessons. It downpoured, and luckily I had left an umbrella at the shop where I teach, so I just grabbed that and was able to avoid the rain. For some reason it feels like a lot of the time when I wash my hair it rains, which is like not ideal for first day here. So thankfully I was able to avoid getting my hair soaked. Supper was delicious. I haven't had that dish in so long. The sweet potatoes didn't get cooked quite enough, and the boiled eggs that go on top, I normally prefer soft boiled eggs, but with leaving Brandon with instructions, I just went ahead and put the eggs in the pot, and that's not how you do soft boiled eggs, or at least not how we do soft boiled eggs. So they were hard boiled eggs. It was still really good. I think I've gone to making the sweet potato rice bowls more, which I still love. Yeah? But in my head, I thought they're similar enough. I'll just keep doing the rice bowls, and they really are so different. Even though they share a lot of the same ingredients and flavors, they're still so different. So I thought about maybe doing a video of like meatless meals that we make and include those 2 dishes and include some soups that I make, and you know, things that would be healthy and hearty but also don't require meat, so they're kind of lower on cost. So if that is something that you would be interested in, just let me know. So after dinner, I got the kitchen cleaned up. Brandon always helps me with that, which I'm so thankful for. And then I scrubbed the toilets and I put that laundry in that I spot treated earlier. I wanted it to sit for a few hours. You can probably hear the washing machine running in the background, and if you can, sorry for that. But I am so thankful for Brandon. Today was a really hard parenting day. You wouldn't know that by looking at the little snippets that I showed you, but it was a hard morning. And I talked to Brandon about it. I talked to him about the things that made me angry, and then I talked to him about how angry I was. And never once was he judgmental or thought bad of me as a parent. It was just like, yeah, I've been there, I understand, and we talked through it. And I just felt so much better after talking to him. So I'm just really thankful for a spouse that I can talk to like that. All right, so with that, I will be talking to you guys soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye.